You rise early in the morning with the hopes of another rewarding Jackson County day. With a fresh cup of coffee in hand, you take a deep breath of fresh air and enjoy a relaxing moment. You think about friends, loved ones, neighbors, and others in the community. You remember a pregnant mother you saw at the grocery store, a family you know who has a boy with developmental disabilities, an uncle who is a veteran. You wonder if they are being taken care of. You hear a couple of kids at play with their dog next door. While you enjoyed the morning and throughout the day, your Jackson County Health and Human Services Department makes sure you had clean water for your coffee, fresh air to breathe, and make sure there are quality programs and assistance for those in need. Your Jackson County Health and Human Services. How do we help?
How do we help? Well, the answer is simple. We help maintain the health and well-being of our community.
Our mission is to plan, coordinate, and provide the public services that protect and promote the health and well-being of county residents.
Jackson County Health and Human Services helps people.
The department reaches across our county and touches the lives of infants, children, adults, and seniors.
Regardless of income, ethnicity, or any other factors.
Our staff and volunteers are dedicated to helping others in a caring and compassionate manner.
Jackson County Health and Human Services helps through a broad range of far-reaching programs, some that you may not have realized. Public health protects against the spread of disease, helps with family planning, maternal and child health, provides school-based health centers, offers prevention programs and services, maintains vital statistics, and operates the WIC program.
Adults and children with developmental disabilities receive excellent local care within our program through services coordination and a broad range of individualized supports.
Mental health helps individuals in crisis and offers mental health treatment services for adults and children.
Addiction can have devastating effects on our community. In coordination with the local Alcohol and Drug Planning Committee, Jackson County aims to ensure that a continuum of addictions prevention and treatment opportunities are available to county residents. Jackson County participates with local addictions treatment providers to plan for a comprehensive array of treatment services and to promote education and prevention programs in the community and in local schools.
Our environmental public health programs ensures our drinking water and air are clean and make sure public facilities, restaurants, and other food providers are safe and sanitary.
Animal care and control helps make sure our pets are taken care of, including placing animals in good homes. The program also enforces animal laws and handles emergencies to keep the public safe.
Veteran Services is vital in helping veterans and their families receive the information and benefits they are entitled to, including both Oregon and federal benefits.
The Commission on Children and Families helps those who are at risk within our community. The program organizes services, leads strategically, and advocates for children and families through policies and laws.
Your Jackson County Health and Human Services is an energetic group of dedicated individuals, programs, and services looking after our well-being every day.
The department works hard to make this a safe and healthy community in which to live. If you'd like to learn more, please visit jacksoncounty.org.
And for general inquiries, contact Health and Human Services Administration at 541-774-8200, located at 1000 East Main Street, Suite 1 in Medford.
Welcome to your Jackson County Public Health.
Public health provides essential services to ensure the physical well-being of Jackson County residents.
Communicable diseases have the potential to spread quickly, especially in schools with large populations of children in confined areas.
That's why it's important to immunize for vaccine-preventable diseases. We provide those immunizations for children, adults, and foreign travelers. Flu shots are the most common of this effort.
We also perform annual reviews of immunization records of children in schools and daycares.
We investigate and monitor all cases of reportable communicable diseases and their contacts.
Educating the public is an effective strategy to prevent and control the spread of diseases.
Public health also works to reduce the spread of sexually transmitted diseases with a dedicated clinic for exams and treatment.
We test and have case management programs and medication for individuals with latent or active tuberculosis infection.
We also provide testing and counseling for HIV infection.
Public health offers family planning with low-cost or free services based on income.
Programs include walk-in pregnancy tests,
Early pregnancy identification and referral of pregnant women in need of prenatal care and support.
and contraceptive services, including annual exams and birth control methods.
Maternal and child health services serve pregnant teens and women at risk of poor pregnancy outcomes.
Whether at our office or at a home setting, we provide nursing case management, organ health plan enrollment, risk assessment, screening, education, WIC referral, and referral to local providers for prenatal care.
We also identify and refer infants and children with special medical and social needs. We assess their needs, provide guidance, education, and also offer referrals, as well as coordinate care for these children and their families.
Public health features school-based health centers at Ashland and Crater High Schools.
We emphasize prevention, health education, and primary care. Prevention Services works to make our community healthy while also saving resources by reducing the risk of preventable illnesses.
Jackson County is a leader in tobacco use prevention and education efforts. We work to develop community policy and advocate for community change.
We provide breast and cervical cancer screening for low-income women aged 50 and older,
as well as a broad range of interventions to decrease chronic disease in the community.
One thing you may not know we do is the registration of all births and deaths in Jackson County.
And supply certified copies of birth and death records.
Jackson County helps supplement the nutritional needs of women, infants, and children through the WIC program.
This program is available to pregnant, postpartum, and breastfeeding women and children under the age of 5 who meet income guidelines and have a medical or nutritional risk.
Participants receive nutrition education and counseling specific to their increased nutritional needs during pregnancy, while breastfeeding, and during early childhood growth.
WIC also provides vouchers for local grocery stores for foods high in protein, calcium, iron, and vitamins A and C.
Jackson County Developmental Disabilities Services promotes independence, integration, and productivity of people with developmental disabilities. The program provides specialized services coordination for qualifying individuals with intellectual disabilities, cerebral palsy, autism spectrum disorders, epilepsy, and other developmental disabilities.
We view each person as an individual, and we work with their team to develop a plan of support that is person-centered. Depending on the individual, that plan may include family support, crisis services for children, or residential placement for adults in a variety of settings.
Jackson County Developmental Disabilities Services protects people with developmental disabilities by investigating abuse and neglect of adults and providing support to individuals and families in times of crisis.
Services coordinators refer qualified individuals to various residential support options, considering their support needs and the expertise of providers. We provide licensing and certification, as well as ongoing monitoring of adult and child foster homes in order to maintain quality of care.
Jackson County Developmental Disabilities Services provides employment services to developmentally disabled adults through several contracted employment providers. These contractors provide person-centered employment designed to enhance the integration, independence, and productivity of individuals with developmental disabilities.
Other support services offered include in-home supports, behavior consultation, respite care, and community inclusion services for qualified individuals.
Jackson County Developmental Disabilities meets the needs of those with developmental disabilities through partnerships with qualified contracted providers, ensuring safety and quality of care.
The mental health program provides a range of community mental health treatment services, including crisis services, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We offer compassionate and respectful care for mental health concerns, including information, screenings, and referrals.
For a mental health crisis, we offer immediate crisis assessment, support, referral to inpatient care, and follow-up for all clients, regardless of ability to pay.
When ongoing treatment is required, a qualified mental health professional assesses and makes recommendations for interventions in dialogue with the individual or parent concerned. Mental health offers specialized interventions for anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorders, and borderline personality disorders.
For adults with serious mental illness, we provide services to maximize independent functioning and recovery within the community.
We also work with adults in foster homes and transitional housing.
We treat children with mental health disorders using research-based interventions, including cognitive behavioral therapy and specialized programs such as parent-child interaction therapy and wraparound, which offer support and services to families.
Other programs include community outreach for people at risk for state hospitalization or jail due to mental illness.
For senior citizens, the Age Wise, Age Well program providing clinically supervised peer counseling.
And our Youth Suicide Prevention program provides training in suicide prevention and interventions for schools and community agencies.
If you or anyone you care about is suffering from a mental health crisis, please call us anytime at 541-774-8201. Addictions to alcohol, drugs, and gambling have a harmful and costly impact on the lives of children, families, and our entire community.
Jackson County Health and Human Services coordinates with the local Alcohol and Drug Planning Committee to ensure a continuum of addictions treatment and prevention opportunities are available to county residents. Addiction services are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Jackson County participates with local addictions treatment providers to promote education and prevention programs throughout the community, including local schools.
It truly takes an entire community to deal with addictions, and with our partners, we can treat people with subsidized and sliding scale fees so everyone can get help.
From short-term sobering services to comprehensive programs offering longer-term treatment and counseling.
To treatment for those addicted to heroin and other opiates.
And treatment for gamblers and family members of gamblers.
All the way to residential treatment for individuals, youth, and parents with their kids. We are here to help those who need it get through the process of addiction recovery.
Our community partners include the Addictions Recovery Center, Community Works, Colpia Counseling, On Track, Phoenix Counseling Service, and CRC Allied Health Services.
In addition to treatment, Addiction Services also works with prevention through media campaigns, youth activities, and educational and life skills programs in local schools.
Environmental Public Health Services ensures the health and safety of the community through education and the enforcement of public health regulations.
Regulations pertaining to food, swimming pool and lodging facilities, public drinking water systems, and wood stoves and open burning.
We make sure your drinking water is safe by conducting water system surveys, investigating complaints, monitoring, and compliance activities.
We also make sure that those serving food to the public are using good practices to prevent foodborne illness.
We license and inspect restaurants, mobile units, and temporary restaurants such as food booths at public events.
And we promote food safety education by administering food handler tests and issuing food handler certificates.
We are vigilant to investigate food service complaints and reports of foodborne illness.
Our teams provide health and safety inspections and consultations for daycares, school food service, and other group use settings.
We also are looking out for residents by licensing and inspecting public pools and spas for compliance with health and safety standards and public health law.
This includes investigating complaints and reports of waterborne illness in public pools and spas.
We license and inspect motels, bed and breakfast inns, RV parks, and camps.
As part of our commitment to clean air, we reduce particulate air pollution through education, intervention, collaboration, and enforcement of residential wood smoke and open burning regulations,
including producing the daily wood burning and open burning advisories.
Animal care and control helps make sure our pets are taken care of, including placing animals in good homes. The program also enforces animal laws and handles emergencies to keep the public safe. At the animal shelter, our goal is to find forever homes for thousands of lost, stray, and unwanted animals.
When a stray or unwanted animal is brought to the animal shelter, we perform a nationally recognized screening process to determine temperament characteristics and adoptability. That process ensures pets are properly matched with responsible owners.
The Jackson County Animal Shelter places about 1,200 dogs and cats into forever homes each year.
We also manage the licensing of your dog, primarily to prevent the spread of rabies. Because of extensive dog licensing and vaccination programs, more than 90% of all animal rabies cases now occur in wildlife.
Dog licensing can also help return your dog quickly if lost. Animal control officers will often try to bring your pet home immediately instead of bringing it to our facility.
Jackson County animal control officers investigate all mammal bites to humans. This is critical to control rabies and help keep dangerous and aggressive animals from causing problems in the community.
Unfortunately, many pet owners don't properly confine their pets, keep them quiet, prevent them from breeding, or provide proper care.
Oftentimes, the intervention by animal control staff is needed to mediate a solution, enforce animal control regulations, enforce humane treatment of animals, and investigate livestock damage or chasing complaints involving dogs.
Our goal is to aid with solutions and to restore peace to the neighborhood.
Animal control staff licenses and inspects dog kennels, making sure they meet standards that include adequate water, food, sanitation, ventilation, and safe temperatures.
As in all rural communities, pets and wildlife wander the streets and fall victim to cars, disease, and other hazards. Our officers respond to remove and dispose of these casualties.
The Jackson County Veterans Services Office helps veterans and their families receive the information and the benefits they're entitled to.
The staff interprets regulations, helps gather required documentation, and assists in filing claims for disability, pension, health care, and educational benefits for veterans and dependents.
We are committed to continually learning and applying laws to provide the most comprehensive package of benefits and services to veterans and their survivors.
Staff members perform duties accurately, compassionately, and thoroughly to help veterans and their families develop their claims.
There are so many programs that are available to veterans that sometimes it gets overwhelming.
We help prepare claims for service connected to disabilities and applications for pensions for non-service connected disabilities.
We explain decisions by the Department of Veteran Affairs and help with appeals to denied claims.
We are there to help veterans obtain medical records, discharge papers, medals, and awards. And we're there to assist with annual income and expense reports needed for pension recipients. Veterans and their families may qualify for Oregon and federal benefits, and we help them receive what they're entitled to.
The Commission on Children and Families promotes the well-being of all children and families as a community responsibility.
While the Commission does not provide direct services to children and families, it is made up of local citizens and professionals appointed by the Jackson County Board of Commissioners to develop local solutions and partnerships to improve the lives of children, youth, and families.
The Commission leads strategically, working with organizations and the public on a comprehensive plan for the community to work together in addressing issues faced by local children, youth, and families.
The CCF shapes policy and law, identifying and developing policy recommendations to change laws and practices to help programs and services be more effective for children, youth, and families.
The CCF organizes change, developing opportunities for the public to help solve problems for children, youth, and families.
The CCF brings services together, working with partners to develop a range of services to meet the diverse needs of children and families.
The CCF ensures quality and accountability, working with service providers to coordinate programs, prevent duplication across the community, and support increased service efficiency and effectiveness.
So, the next time you're out on your patio reflecting, remember in that quiet moment that Jackson County Health and Human Services is making sure that you had clean water, clean air, and our community is taken care of.
And that dog you hear in the background was rescued and found a forever home thanks to your Jackson County Health and Human Services.
Your Jackson County Health and Human Services. How do we help?
By maintaining the health and well-being of our community.
Jackson County Health and Human Services helps people.
Call 541-774-8200 or go to jacksoncounty.org to find out more.